Maybe you've just got a brand new Xbox console, or maybe you've resolved to have more game parties next year, or maybe you just love local multiplayer games and you're always on the lookout for new titles.
Can we come to your game parties? Well, whatever the situation, here are the couch co-op and party games to play in 2025.
And this video is brought to you by Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 1 Demon Hunters.
So, first up, if you're like Henry and I, and you and your pals love a good horror movie night, but you'd maybe like it to be a bit more involved than just yelling, "Don't go in there," or "Why are you running up the stairs?" Then you should definitely check out the Dark Pictures Anthology.
So true. Each of these interactive narrative games drop you and your buddies into a classic horror movie scenario, complete with all the ghost ships and haunted hotels that you could ask for.
Who lives, who dies, depends on the choices that you make along the way, as well as your quick time skills, which just makes the whole thing even more intense. The team behind the Dark Pictures games also made the summer slasher The Quarry, which is available now for all Game Pass members, as well as 2024's The Casting of Frank Stone, which takes place in the Dead by Daylight universe.
What's really cool though is they're going to be back next year with an alien-inspired new Dark Pictures game called Directive 8020. So if you want to hear about that one, make sure you subscribe.
All You Need Is Help made its way into the Game Pass library earlier this year, which by the looks of things probably took a lot of awkward jostling.
Yeah, you'll see what we mean, because this is a delightfully strange puzzle game that puts you and your friends in charge of a bunch of Tetris block-shaped monsters.
You can all move freely, but you can't rotate, so clearing each level will take some real coordination.
And the intuitive controls make All You Need Is Help a really great game to break out if, let's say, not everyone in the room is a regular gamer. So you can mix up local online multiplayer to tag in anyone who wasn't even able to make it in person.
Aww.
Although if they didn't show up, they weren't that bothered, so jog on.
Released just this month, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind is both brand new and also deeply old school, like a retro brawler with a classic 90s look.
Yeah, if you grew up playing Power Rangers, then you and your friends are going to love battering your way through enemies from all different seasons of the show in 6-player local co-op, which is quite cool. But if you were more of a Ninja Turtles kid, bit weird, Shredder's Revenge is available to all Game Pass members now and offers a similarly side-scrolly walk down memory lane.
Hey, if none of your core childhood memories involve spandex-clad teenagers or dancing robot dinosaurs and pizza-munching turtles, then there's still an absolute blast to play, especially in multiplayer.
There really were some weird ingredients in the food back then, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what you thought about.
Remember Cat Dog?
Remember Turkey Twizzlers? The Jackbox Party Pack games are guaranteed to liven up any party, and since you play using your phone or a tablet, they also allow up to 10 of you to play together without everyone even needing to bring their own gamepad, which is just super handy.
My favorite one is the murder mystery quiz one. I'm so good at that one.
I like Quiplash. It's a classic.
You'd be good at that. The best part is that each one of the Jackbox party packs are stuffed with great party games that range from trivia contests to word association games, competitive lying, and the Pictionary-esque doodle fest known as Drawful, which you can also now buy as a full standalone game.
Things actually got even better in 2024 though, because they also brought out the Jackbox Naughty Pack, which is filled with deliciously unfamily friendly games which are perfect for players who are mature. Not that mature.
Naughty.
This is our only excuse to swear now.
Another one of our favorites, another great option for lovers of party games who aren't quite ready to put their phones down just yet. In Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, one player is given a bomb to defuse, while the others are given the all-important bomb defusal manual.
The player with the bomb can't actually see the manual, because that'd be too easy. The players with the manual, they can't see the bomb, also too easy, and time is ticking away, so you're all going to need to stay calm and talk very fast.
It's a great test of your nerves, communication skills, and I'm sure you guys will manage really, really well. After all, it's not like it's rocket science or defusing a bomb. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Plus, you don't actually need to have a big printer because no one has them anymore, but you can just use your phone to look at the manual. Yeah. It's also good for the environment. But if you're bad under pressure, you're not the best communicator, and you generally don't thrive in a fast-paced environment, then I'm afraid you're going to get absolutely cooked in this next one, but should be pretty funny.
For everyone else.
Yeah.
The Overcooked games are chaotic co-op culinary catastrophes where you and your fellow chefs try to keep the orders filled, the customers happy, and the cookware not on fire. It's a bit like The Bear, but with fewer REM songs, or like a Gordon Ramsay show with less swearing.
Actually, I guess you could just play some REM songs and swear all you want. I mean, it's your party after all.
True.
I'd go to one of them. Anyway, the important thing is that the Overcooked games are sure to go down like a public house on fire, and the second one is available to all Game Pass members right now.
Sick.
Shove a monkey into a plastic ball, roll it around a little bit, and boom, you got yourself a party. I mean, that's what Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania taught me anyway. You can't handle it, so I'll say it all. This really is the definitive ape rolling experience, featuring over 300 stages for players to tilt and tumble their way through. And that's before you even get into the 12 mini games to see your monkeys racing, bowling, playing baseball, and doing all sorts of other simian sporting activities. You're still thinking about shoving a monkey in a ball, aren't you? It's fun.
It's such a funny game, Monkey.
If it helps, or you can actually throw some other iconic Sega characters into the mix, so it doesn't have to be a monkey. And honestly, if you and your friends aren't having a good time watching Kazuma Kiryu rolling off a banana, there might not be any hope for you.
Kiryu!
Yeah.
All right, next up, where we're going, we don't need roads. It's Dirt 5.
It's the ultimate off-road racer. Dirt 5 contains over 70 different routes from all around the world for you and your friends to go trundling through in all manner of different cars, trucks, and buggies.
Ooh.
It's also got the option to split the screen up in up to 4 directions, so that you guys should be able to do some serious damage to each other. That's the best bit.
Dirt 5 is available now on EA Play, which means that Game Pass Ultimate members are good to go. But if you and your crew are a bunch of regular speed freaks, it isn't the only racing game on the block.
True, realistic racing games are great, but they don't give you the same satisfaction of blasting your rival with a missile and then turning to look at them on the couch next to you looking utterly devastated. That's why we need games like Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
Yeah, watch out, Gran. Or if you're feeling a bit more collaborative, Team Sonic Racing lets 3 of you race together as a team, swapping weapons between you to try and outrace the competition. Plus, you get to play as Big the Cat.
He's a flipping massive cat, in case you didn't get that. Finally, the racing in Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is small in size, but big on speed, and it looks absolutely eye-watering in 60 FPS on the Xbox Series X. Oh, it's available in Game Pass as well. Nice. Now, cars are great for racing, but they're also great at playing football. Not soccer, football.
Rocket League, I've heard, might be the ultimate easy to pick up, impossible to master game. How do you feel about that?
Easy to start. Give it 20 hours. You'll start to know what to do.
Okay.
But it's oh so satisfying all the way through. And yeah, once you break through that 20-hour mark, you do start to pick up some nasty skills, start to do some aerials.
Yeah.
But I will say, if there's even just 4 of you going together trying it out where none of you know what's going on, you're just gonna be, it's gonna be belly laughs all day, because it's just so funny having the maneuverability of a toddler on grease. That's basically what it's going to feel like at first. But stick with it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, great to play solo, even funnier to play with pals, like you say. I remember I was playing it as like a team bonding day years ago. That was a hoot and a half.
It's also a free game. Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. All right, here's my mum's favorite game. If you and your friends love each other, but also you kind of want to kill them sometimes, it makes sense. Among Us is the game for you. And, you know, judging by how incredibly popular this game is, I think it describes quite a lot of people. One of yous has been turned into a shape-shifting killer, and the rest of yous have to find out who it is, get them detected, and throw them off the ship to keep things running, while also trying not to be murdered. My mum likes it for the little tasks that you get to do, not the murdering part, I promise.
Tapping on tablets and flicking light switches. Yeah, that's cute. It is hilarious, and also it's on Game Pass, so give it a go. I reckon platform fighters are actually another great option for mixed skill level groups, because they've got straightforward control schemes that anyone could pick up in a jiffy, even if they're not too much of a gamer.
True. Plus, everyone should be able to find a character that they want to play as in the free-to-play fighter multiverses.
Yeah, movie buffs can grab, I don't know, Jason Voorhees or Gizmo. Great shout. Comic book fans, they could go for Batman and Black Adam, or, you know, Taz, the Tasmanian Devil, just kind of appeals to everyone.
That's not Taz. And if you're looking for more cartoon violence, then you'll find Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl 2 in the Game Pass library. That means you and your buddies can duke it out as anyone from Avatar Aang to Invader Zim.
But it's not really a party until someone is stumbling around, knocking things over in the room and causing absolute chaos, is it?
Usually me.
Yeah, well, ideally you do it in a ragdoll physics game like Party Animals, Gang Beasts, or Human Fall Flat.
Yeah. Each of these wonderfully wobbly games is you and your fellow jelly-bellied buddies trying to make it through a whole level, score a goal, win a fight, or do something else that would be much easier if you weren't just so darn floppy. Although, it would also be a whole lot less fun, I guess.
True, yeah. Here's the best part though. Gang Beasts, Human Fall Flat, and Party Animals are all available now on Game Pass, so... How many more reasons do you need to get Game Pass at this point? There's at least been a dozen in this video.
Now, Goat Simulator games are another great option for gaming groups who don't mind things getting a little bit silly or really, really silly.
Really silly. I mean, you could grab Goat Simulator Remastered or Goat Simulator 3 from the Game Pass library, and you're just going to be rewarded with a sandbox game in which your only job is to just run around, causing as much havoc as possible. Don't ask about Goat Sim 2 though. I swear to God, stop asking about it.
All of which is just that little bit more satisfying when you're doing it in glorious 4K on the Xbox Series X. I mean, just look at all that immaculately rendered destruction and goat. So much goat.
When it comes to mindless carnage, I'd say this series really is the GOAT.
007 GoldenEye is as timeless as James Bond himself, and it has been a staple of gaming nights since 1997, so I'm told. For a pretty good reason too.
I mean, this is the remake of an iconic FPS game that still absolutely rips in split screen, giving you and up to 3 buddies the chance to shoot and slap each other to your heart's content. That's before you've even started playing around with the famous cheat codes.
Ooh. It'll shake things up, it'll cause a stir, and it's available now on Game Pass.
We don't want it stirred.
No, I tried.
The gamers that slay together, stay together. And that's why you and your friends should give Vampire Survivors a whirl. And also because it's just a really good game and it's on Game Pass. And it takes like 2 seconds to download.
In this top-down roguelite, the screen swarms with an endless horde of undead horrors as you fight to stay alive for as long as you can. And then you'll die, and then you get to try again. Only now you've earned some upgrades to help you last even longer. But then you die again. And then you play again! It's all one big, beautiful cycle, really.
Yeah. It's even better now since they added 4-player co-op as well. But be warned, this is one of the most addictive games ever created. You're just not going to be able to stop. Please help me.
It's going to be okay. Right, last up, we've got one that's strictly for the Patriots and for the bros, and the patriotic bros. It's Broforce! This is an old school run and gunner which is packed with powerful weapons, destructible environments, and ludicrously over the top machismo.
Yeah, there's dozens of characters to play as, all inspired by classic 80s heroes like Rambo and Ripley, and all with their own unique special abilities.
The way you can randomly cycle to a new character each time you die keeps things fresh, and the general onslaught of action movie references is just really, really fun.
So go on, tear the sleeves off your shirt, curl your bicep a bit, and grab Broforce off of Game Pass.
Any of these games are a great way to get the party started. Trust me and Henry, we're great at parties. But what's your go-to couch multiplayer game? Let us know in the comments. Maybe we'll check it out.
This video was brought to you by Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 6 Season 1 Demon Hunters. Become a Ronin and cut through the darkness to find the light in the new Fortnite chapter. Hone your combat skills at the legendary Demons Dojo. Force the Demon Lord servants out from the Grand Sanctuary of Warrior's Watch, or put your fortitude to the test on the mountain peak of Shogun's Solitude, where powerful foes await your arrival. From the Oni shotgun to the destructive Typhoon blade, feel each and every collision as you live your best Ronin life. air, water, and earth sprites also roam the island, each providing unique effects to increase your chance at securing a victory royale. Conquer the darkness with the Demon Hunters Battle Pass, where you can unlock characters such as Nianji, Kendo, and more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.